All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Came across this article from ABC News, man. Up early or late. 911 outages reported in at least 4 states across the U.S. Now, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai, and we have reported this theme before here recently, man. All right, and it seems to not be letting up. It seems to gradually be getting worse and worse and worse. And simultaneously, you still got the migrant crisis going on. You got wars and rumors of wars popping off in the Middle East, man. All right. People here in Babylon the Great, they're not happy, they're not stable, they're constantly complaining about the rising cost of goods, man. So this is a precursor of things to come. And more so, I gotta be honest, man, I didn't, want to make this epistle about women, and it's really not, but in relation to righteousness versus wickedness, man, this whole 911 system, this is Eve's, our women's protection. All right. This is the reason subconsciously, I believe, like a lot of women do what they do towards men. All right. I mean, a lot of women here in Babylon the Great are taking on those characteristics, but we want to talk about our women, the Hebrew Israelite women. Okay. This is their protection. It isn't Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It isn't a man of the Lord. The majority of them, okay, it is I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to. I haven't got punished, and if you guys want to jump stupid, we're just gonna call the police on you. Well, lo and behold, my sisters, my wicked sisters, all right. 911 outages, more and more and more. What in the actual hell are you gonna do during the time of Jacob's trouble when you can't call the police, man? All right. And then, hey, man, what if the cell towers and stuff go out, man, and you can't even call nobody, period, not a family member, nothing? This is why we are warning you, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, to serve the Lord and trust in the Lord, because everything, and we mean everything, that is keeping you stable, all right, mentally, all right, physically, all right, the food, your houses, all right, and the clothing, okay, the ability to call for help, and that goes for the medical side of things as well, man. All right, you're not going to be able to just run to the hospital during Jacob's trouble like that, man. All right. The Lord has taught us, man. It's going to be so many bodies scattered out here. It's going to be, as dung, man, on the streets. All that 911 stuff finna go out the window, man, and think it's a game. Think we're just saying stuff, because truth be told, we know our people, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem and Yahweh Shai, and we know the majority of them, they can shake their head up and down. Yeah, I know, yeah, I'm listening, but they haven't hearkened to the words of Yahweh Shem and Yahweh Shai. All right, they're still really doing the same thing that they've been doing before the prophet started really prophesying through the spirit, man. All right, but here we are in these last days, and these events, it's all coming together, man. You got all that mess going on in the Middle East, rumors of wars popping off. It's still going down. It's not dying down at all. People here in Babylon the Great, especially, they're very fragile right now because of the economy, the rising cost of goods. So they're unstable, they're unhappy. You still got the so-called migrant crisis that's causing uproars of the people, possibly a quote-unquote civil war. They just came out with that movie, same thing as The Purge. I didn't see it because I don't need to see it. I already know. You know what I mean? I'm really tired of watching Esau's movies, man, and it's propaganda. Okay, that Civil War shit, same thing as The Purge movies, man. All right, art imitates life. The enemy knows it's coming. The prophets know, especially, I should have said the prophets first. The prophets know it's coming. The enemy knows it's coming. It's just like 2/3 of our people, they're stuck on stupid, man. All right, and it's gonna cost them dearly. It's gonna cost them dearly, especially you wicked women that just wanted to go against the grain. And I mean go against the grain to the point where you don't even really want to deal decently with a man, period, let alone a man of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai. It's a lot of you women that went the alphabet route, a lot of you women that just want to use men for money, all right, and comfort, and don't even really want to deal with a man in a decent capacity. All right, don't want to live with a man, help him, don't want to cook for a man. All right, so you have voided your protection, man. You have voided your protection. The Lord ain't finna protect you, and ain't no man gonna protect you out here. When you, I mean, seriously, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? When you can't call the police, and I mean that's it, man. It's over with. It's free game at that point. There, hey man, you all those little guns y'all got. You know, women they be strapped up nowadays in Babylon the Great, especially. You know how it goes here. So they're prideful in that regard. They always in their back of their mind, they think they got a way out, man. Whether it's, I always say, the alarm system, animals in the house, you know, pit bulls and shit. Um you know, ring cameras, a gun, okay, and ultimately the ability to call Esau Edom, okay. That is the reason why Eve does what she does, man, because she know that she can pretty much do anything she want for the most part and kind of get away with it, man. Flip the story on these domestic issues, and the man goes to jail, man. All right, but it's coming to a time where you're not even going to be able to call your boy E. Okay, hell, a lot of them is going to be troubled as well. Let me bring this out. Got a couple precepts, and that'll be it. Second Ezra, we bring this out often because we have to. All right, Second Ezra 15th chapter, and we'll start at verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. All right, and the cities of Babylon the Great are the most prideful amongst the earth, man. All right, and the inhabitants thereof, man, prideful as hell. And pride was not made for man. All right, especially you Israelites that are in your captivity, not in your full power. The houses shall be troubled, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right. Now, as soon as because it's all happening simultaneously, man. The famine, the wars, the civil war, the uproars of the people, the the martial law, all these things is coming together, and it's all going to hit at once. And you best believe the ability to call 911, or the lack thereof, is going to be right in the midst of that, man. All right. And once, you know, these people start to bug out more and more and more because they're losing more stability. All right. This great tribulation is about to reveal what you have inside of you, whether it be some real true faith and protection from Yahweh Shem Hawashai, or whether you just be a clown out here faking the funk. All right, this great hey, this is it, man. This hour of temptation, man. This great tribulation that have been spoken on for centuries. Okay, a man, where we at? Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, man. Okay. And that's happening now. All right. Ultimately, this world war, and then ultimately seeing Yahweh Shai, crack them clouds, man. All right. And these so-called kings of the earth, man, going into captivity, all right, in subjection under the Hebrew Israelites, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanius, if I said that right, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. All right. And just talked about that. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. And that's in relation to these other nations going into damn slavery, and how they're want to deny the fact that the Lord said this. The Lord said he gonna repay them, just like how y'all had us in slavery and did, you know, all this crap to us. The Lord said he's gonna repay you. He's gonna do the same thing, man. All right. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. And amen. Of course, our enemy Esau Edom. All right, but it's our people who the Hebrew Israelites, who these law, statutes, and commandments were given to, and they, because they haven't hearkened to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, they remain in their unrepentant sinful spirit. So guess what? The Lord is not going to spare them. All right. I'm a dial 911, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Of course, we know who does that the most. Esau, Edom. Again, our people, being like our oppressor, have came in that same lot of shedding innocent blood, whether it be literally from the whole, murderous spirit a lot of our people have, especially our young men, or it could be Eve, and how she has destroyed households because of her pride, her little stubborn, stuck up ass attitude. Man, a man do make a mistake, have you, or do something that she don't like, especially in relation to dealing with other women, and Eve will tear the whole family up and to keep that stubborn ass spirit upon her. When the man is trying to come back into the household, come back into their life, and Eve is nope, she gonna take the handout from Esau, Edom, be a part of that damn system. And look at our people, millions and millions of our people here in Babylon the Great are living in these single parent households, man, destroyed. All right, families destroyed. And hey man, a lot of that has to do with the woman, man. And guess what? They produce these wicked ass children. They produce these crazy ass niggas, all right, out here that want to do the game banging, whatever they got going on. And they also, we don't talk about this a lot, these single mothers also produce a lot of whores out here on the stripper pole, your sexy reds, all that shit twerking everywhere. I just came across a article last night about your girl Megan Thee Stallion getting on a plane. What do you think she was doing? What do you think they were talking about? Megan Thee Stallion getting on this jet, twerking. That's what the news article was about. Megan twerks. You see what I'm saying? This is it, all right? And all right, this is all sinful behavior, all right? And the Lord said he's not going to spare him, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth, man. So, hey, that is why we do what we do through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shai, to get, that blood off of our hands. We warn our people, we rebuke, we teach them right from wrong, so they won't have an excuse, man. They can't blame Yahweh Shem Shai nor the prophets, all right? Because we did what we were instructed to do, and y'all kept on being wicked, you 2/3. All right. Woe, of course, that means destruction. All right, to them that sin, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you wicked men, you wicked women of our nation, man. Woe to you, destruction coming. All right, homeboy, homegirl. Okay. And keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. Now, we can't keep the law perfectly, but you better believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the Lord's hopeful elect, this remnant, we're putting forth a decent effort, boy. I'm telling you, all right? The rest of our nation are not. Simple as that, all right? Simple as that. Not trying to keep the commandments, not acknowledging it, all right? We gave y'all simple tasks through the spirit to try to fix these little simple things, i.e. the eating of abominable things. All right, not only do our people don't want to come out it, they'll mock us and scoff us and talk more shit. Oh, the hell with that. I often talk about this story when I told this girl I used to deal with in my neighborhood, man, grew up with, and I told her, just keeping the conversation light. But when I was like, basically telling her we shouldn't be eating pork, I mean, her reply was oink oink, goddamn it. I'm gonna eat my pork, oink oink, goddamn it. I'm never gonna forget that. It's like melted in my brain, and we'll probably run into her during Jacob's trouble. She'll probably, pop up somehow, some way, trying to be with the kid. But it's pretty much up at this point with me. Oh man, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, man. I will saith Yahweh Shem Shah, verse 25, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him. The Lord got your number. All right. Think you got away with it, and especially for you wicked women. You see, the judgment starts at the Lord's house, the nation of Israel, and who's supposed to be the head? It's Yahweh Shai, the man, woman, and a child. All right. Of course, Yahweh Shai, hey, he's good. He's perfect in all his ways. All right. So the men of Israel are not. All right. So the judgment has already started, i.e., look at how many of our men the Lord had given over to them wicked spirits and either put them in the grave or put them in jail. We are leading the numbers in both. All right. Especially prison. All right. We're packing that out. The Hebrew Israelite, both southern and northern kingdom. Okay. But it's coming to you women as well. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily. It's set in the hearts of the sons of men to, do wickedness, to do evil. And our people are coming in that same lot, especially our women, because the Lord hasn't got them yet. Okay. We men really know the consequences of what they do, man. All right, we can't, as men amongst each other, we can't just be talking shit. We can't manipulate each other, or it's gonna be a serious problem. It's gonna get seen about very, very fast, man. Eve, she just do what she want to do what she want to do. Make no mistake about it. All right, the tides are changing, man, and every day, and the apostles speak about this a lot. Yeah, judgment is starting to happen, man. Eve is getting locked up. Eve is doing a lot of wickedness, and she's getting found out and exposed, man, through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Hawashah. There's a lot of babies being put to sleep by Eve, man. A lot of articles popping up where women are bugging out of their minds and are putting their own children to sleep. If they'll do that now before the great tribulation, all right, while they have time, and a lot of them ain't as ugly, okay? A lot of them are decent looking women, who bug out like that. If they're doing this to their children because they're so stressed, what make you think that Yahweh Shema Hawashah and the prophets are lying concerning cannibalism during Jacob's trouble? We have mentioned this before, all right, plenty of times, that during this great tribulation, cannibalism will come back, and guess what? It'll be a lot of Hebrew Israelite women that participate, in that cannibalism, man, all right, because they're weak and they have no protection, and a lot of them have voided their protection in the name of being stuck up, in the name of pride. Just to say, oh, I can do it without him. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's weakness, to be honest. And it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. And then you're gonna get exposed even further for being a liar. You were lying, Eve. If you are really about that life, then keep that energy all the way through Jacob's trouble. Don't go seeking to no man for help during Jacob's trouble. All right, you so big and bad. Don't you run from nothing. Every situation that come your way, you meet it head on. You getting chased by a group, you meet them head on and you run towards them, because through the spirit, hey, we get them spiritual power. That's what we gonna do. All right, and we'll see how it works out for us, and we'll see how it works out for you. All right, or shall I say how it doesn't work out for you, Eve. Okay. But the Lord knoweth all them that sin, yeah, against them, and therefore therefore delivereth he them into death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. And a huge plague that's gonna hit this place is going to be this world war. All right. Think it's a joke, and think it's not gonna affect you. See, hey, the people here in Babylon the Great, they haven't, especially this current generation, especially the so-called the younger folk, 20s, 30s, and especially the teenagers, man, they don't know nothing about no World War II, no Vietnam, or the Iraqi wars, man. And when we were out there, I mean, people specifically, Desert Storm, Vietnam, the whole Iraq war and Afghanistan war. Come on, man. The men, and I guess some women, deployed or whatever, served their country or whatever. But the inhabitants of Babylon the Great, I'm saying, it really didn't affect them that much. You know what I mean? It was business as usual. While the nation was at war and certain men went to war, hell, they were back here chilling, still clubbing, stomping the damn yard in college, all that old stuff. You know how it go. Basketball games. Did the NBA stop when the war popped off? Huh? You know? When the Iraq war popped off, did the NBA, the NFL, did it stop or did it continue? Did they continue making their revenue, man? Did they continue in their folly? Did the movie stop? They may have said something about it. They may have, mentioned it during the beginning of the game, during the singing of that anthem that they sing, But otherwise, man, it was business as usual during a time that Babylon the Great was at war. Guess what? When the whole world is at war, it ain't gonna be no chill in the nation that's at war. You're gonna feel it. And guess what? Hey man, it's gonna be a lot of mess that's gonna be happening right here in your backyard, man. So it ain't gonna be no more chilling for you wicked women out here, man, thinking, oh yeah, the men we gonna eat off of their hard work and their bravery and their labor, and we just gonna chill and be whores and twerk and have these hot girl summers while the men are at war. No, 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 no. This time, all right, this the last go round. This is it, man. All right, you're gonna feel it. All right, I said all that to say you're gonna feel the war this time, buddy. All right, ain't gonna be no more. We're going to fucking war, and you're gonna sit on your ass doing nothing. Getting your nails did, getting your hair did, being a whore, not helping this nation at all. We're pretty upset with our women. Again, I mean, our men. I mean, they're getting judged though, man. The Lord be saying about the men real quick because they the heads are supposed to be. So I mean, it's gonna start with them. That's why it seems like we don't get away with as much as a whole as men of our nation as it relates to the woman. It seems like the woman and she do a lot more wickedness. It seems like she gets away with it, but the Lord has done that for a reason. It's His will. I'm not finna get into that. It's His will at the end of the day. That's why it's His will. It's the Lord's will. Who He want to punish when He want to punish. All right, but don't you think that He's not going to punish you, Eve. All right, and a lot of that punishment is going to come during this time of great tribulation, like we're saying. I'm gonna keep saying it. Great tribulation, great tribulation. All right. uh Let's see. For the Lord, destruction. For now the plagues, delivered because you have sinned against Him. Verse 28. Behold, oh my goodness. Behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. All right. And that's what we're saying, man. And the Lord has taught us this is going to be a time like no other, like the earth has never seen before. Guess what? This earth has seen a world war twice. All right, have seen plenty other wars, plenty of wars, man, plenty, and not just Babylon the Great, man. Other nations war amongst each other, man, left and right. It's been nonstop war since it started. All right. Since the first war started upon the earth, it ain't stopped, man. All right. Shit may have calmed down for a season, right? But it ain't never stopped. Somebody warned somewhere, and we just warning our people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Repent, trust in Him, because hey, that's all it's gonna be, man. All these provisions, all this stability, it's gonna go out the window, man, and you're gonna have to stand on your faith, or you're gonna get trampled out here in this great tribulation, man. There's no way out, man. There's no way out. Let's see. Second Esdras. And to back that up, let's go to Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. And it reads, trust in the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Trust in the Lord and His Son, okay, with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So we need to trust in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Have some true faith, not just talking, right? Not just that lip service faith, but really, having some true faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and not leaning to our own understanding how we're going to be delivered, how we're going to make it through this, but we trust in the Lord. And that's why we do things now, to make our calling and election sure. All right, this is a purging process for the Lord's hopeful elect, man. Every brother and sister can testify we're being purged. All right, the Lord is purging the impurities out of us, man, so that we can be strong enough to withstand this time like the earth has never seen before, man, where you can't call the police. Okay, we're gonna trust in the Lord, not 911. We're gonna have our own issues, man. It said, man should have no pity upon his neighbor. So people gonna be breaking into people's houses, apartments, man. All right. And for you single women out there that think it's sweet, you best believe at least one, you hear me? At least one man know where you live at. We know if you live in an apartment complex. When I used to live in apartment complexes, you think I don't know where the lady's at? You think I don't know? Oh, it's shouty down the hall, stay by herself. Know when you get off, all that, just naturally, just seeing you. All right, how much Is that going to be a trouble for you when these unstable men are even more unstable during this great tribulation? They know where you at, Eve. Whether you got a house, apartment, townhouse, or what have you, you stay by yourself, somebody know it, and they're coming for you. You an easy target. Niggas don't look, man. Have you not seen shootouts? Have you not seen gang members shooting at each other? There's plenty of real footage, all right, from these store cameras, these ring cameras of just shootouts where men are both have guns and they're shooting it out. I said that to say, you think your gun gonna protect you, that's gonna scare somebody, you gonna have to shoot it out. And these niggas, they will shoot it out with you. All right, you going there on that big and bad stuff, it's not gonna work out, especially if you by yourself. What if the gang come in there? What if it's a mob of men, all right, they got guns? You got a assault rifle, a pistol, all right, and that's about all you gonna really pretty much have, either assault rifle or a pistol. I seen, little pictures, that picture with them black women with all them different type of guns and stuff, and one had a sniper rifle. Man, that's not really gonna help you too much, all right, during Jacob's trouble. Trust me, man, especially we talking close quarter combat. You know what I mean? All right, and this is what we've done everything we could do to help y'all, man. All right, to help alleviate that judgment that's gonna come. All right, but again, us, the men and women of Yahweh Shem Shah, we're gonna trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not to our own understanding, man. We're not gonna try to figure out why, because think about it. Obviously, the Lord could have just made us perfect from the get-go. We could have never went off, man, but it's his will for this story. All right, this movie. This is the will of Yahweh Shem Shah that we go through this great tribulation. It's the will of Yahweh Shem Shah that he sent this son, all right, to sacrifice, all right, for the remnant of the nation of Israel. Okay. No, it didn't have to do that. Yahweh Shah, all right, he did, but if you can receive it, he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? It was the will of the Father. All right. It's this and Yahweh Shah plenty of times have made that very clear. Always reverencing the Father or why he's here. All right. Doing this work, and he completed this work, and we're coming in that same lot. And this is a part of that work. We're warning you, Jake. We're warning you, Eve. Repent. All right. There's still time. You can come out this, man. You could repent, my sister. Okay, and get you a decent man and be protected. But if not, man, you're through out here. And the Lord is not a respecter of person. See, Eve think he is. Eve think it's sweet. And you better believe deep down, even though she the weaker vessel. Now, through that flesh, she's been puffed up for so long and enabled so long that she may, on the outside looking, think that she's running things. You know what I mean? Seeing the vice president or whatever be a female, things like that, it empowers them. Seeing more and more women be quote unquote liberated and to do whatever the hell they want to do, twerk all over the damn earth. All right, so Eve think it's all good, but eventually here pretty soon, man, hey, all that's gonna go out the window, man. All right, and you're gonna have to stand on that, Eve. You're gonna have to stand on your wickedness, man. Don't try to act meek, humble, and righteous, all right, during that time, with your head down, humble. You know what I mean? No makeup, all that extra shit you putting on. That's when they want to do, be a decent woman. Then when they have lost everything, don't have a vehicle, can't afford to pay for, especially the women that live in them luxury apartments and things, paying $2,000 and up for a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh man. And most of these women like that, a lot of their revenue is revolved around hell, debauchery, sin, adultery, whoredoms. I mean, greed, shit. And I mean, a lot of women it ain't like they out there doing back-breaking work, whatever it is. A lot of women work desk jobs too, man. That shit ain't talking about nothing. You know what I mean? Ain't talking about nothing. Sitting at a desk all day and then come like you just so stressed. Niggas out here, on roofs in the middle of July, all day. And Eve be at a desk all day in the air conditioner, fresher than a mug. You understand me? Makeup on good, got a dress on. Come back in the house smelling just how she left, man. Smell a good perfume. Ain't bust a sweat the whole day. Act like she so stressed out. Well, guess what, man? All right, during this great tribulation, oh, you gonna know stress, my sister. You gonna feel, all right, everything that the men of the nation of Israel have been feeling, all right, because you really ain't got your ass whooped yet, man, and we really sick of it. We're really sick of it. All right, but this is it, man. Revelation 22. I'm talking about Revelation 22, Revelation 21, 22. Yeah, let me see. Revelation 22 and verse 18. Back of the book, man. All right. For I testify unto you, every man that heareth the words of prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book, man. And that's a lot of people are coming in with that scoffing and all that damn mocking. All right. We're just telling you like it is, man. All right. Straight from the will of Yahweh Shema Hawashai, man. Telling you, hey, this great tribulation is gonna happen. That a man, can deal with multiple women in righteousness. Now we speak about the things not being expedient, okay, and convenient for us, but don't try to negate the fact of what the Lord said, man. The Lord has an order. All right, you women are not ruling over us. Y'all not, not telling us what to do with a unrighteous spirit. You can ask of your husband. Make no mistake about it. We're not lions in our house, all right, that we can't deal decently with a woman. Ain't nobody trying to step on Eve's neck. But Eve only wants you to be a man when it's convenient for her. I.e., give me money, daddy. She'll call you daddy, all that shit. In intimacy, times of intimacy, Eve say all manners of submissive things, when she's being dominated, man. But when it comes to like real life and you tell a woman, you can or can't do this, oh, it's the hell with you. You're not my daddy. You're not over me. I'm my own person, all that old crap. Well, we'll see if you keep that energy during Jacob's trouble, man. This is not a game. You know what I mean? Everybody except the Lord's hopeful elect, they think it's a game. And here, yet again, am I seeing these TikToking ass niggas, and I'm talking about some goofy ain't put out nothing but dumb, stupid content, all right, since they channels have started, guys, talking about World War III. This is propaganda. I've done this in real time. A lot of people, when these places pop up, Israel, I got a map, and I tell Shawty, and I'll give you like a 20-mile radius, circle. Show me where Israel is at on the map. They don't even know where it's at on the map, but sit here because it's propaganda. World War III, World War III, World War III. My brothers have done videos about this. How the search on Google went sky high of World War III, World War III. I'm talking about some goofy ass YouTube content creators talking about that. They don't even know where Israel at. For I testify unto you again, for I testify unto you, every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. Guess what, dummies? You 2/3. We live here too. We're gonna have to go through this great tribulation, man. When we're not saying that we are not gonna go through this tribulation. We here too. We live on this earth too, especially the ones that's here in Babylon the Great. We here too. And a lot of brothers in some of these big major wicked cities, man. New York, you know what I mean? Chicago, Atlanta, LA, in the hearts of these, in the hearts of of Babylon, man. We here, but we not taken away from this book. We're not taken away from the words of the prophets. We're not taken away from the words of Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai. You guys are denying the power thereof, man. All right, and it's not gonna work out for you just because it don't sound. Do you think it sound good to us? The great tribulation. And we're telling y'all, man, we finna be persecuted. We telling y'all we finna be on the move if the Lord allow us to move. We're not gonna ride this great tribulation out in the comfort of our dwelling places, man. Make no mistake about it. It's gonna get crazy. How you think 7 women taking hold of one man? Hey, somebody gotta leave somewhere. You know? Somebody gotta leave somewhere. You just keep that in mind, okay? And and if any, yeah, in verse 20, and that'll be it. He which testifieth these things saith, and this is the words of Yahushua, surely I come quickly. Amen. Even so, come, Lord Yahushua. The Lord say he come quickly, and things are rolling, fast, man. All right. So though it tarry, wait for it, and it has been tarrying quite some time. Guess what? Hey, once it starts, and it ain't gonna slow down, man. It's gonna roll, roll, roll. Thus saith Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh Shai. The Lord says, surely I come quickly. All right. So when we woke up and we was quickened by this word, and we woke up out of that deep sleep, out of that slumber, out of that stupor, hey man, things started to move fast, man. All right. Compared to, centuries ago, okay, 100 years ago, 100 years ago, when the prophets, the elders of who we believe to be the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, once the Lord woke them up and they started teaching, I guess it was around the 70s, you know what I mean, when they really came to the forefront, okay, 70s, 80s, all right, and it was kind of tearing, then things started to pick up. And now here you have, in these last days, do you see all these men out on the highways and byways, whether they are, sincere men or not? That is a sign. All right. That is a huge sign of prophecy. These men in this sackcloth out here prophesying. That is a sign. These niggas that was born in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they like to act like they seen everything, man. I mentioned that to my father, and he mentioned, and when I was first trying to prophesy to him, that failed, that fell on through. Maybe the Lord have mercy upon him or not. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully the Lord have mercy upon me. But when I first started, and he mentioned, them Hebrew Israelites, and he mentioned like seeing them around the 70s, man, because I think that's when, the Lord started, really waking, his hopeful elect up, starting with the elders, man. And here we are, man. And it started to happen quick. And then brothers, they started to wake up quick, man. Started to wake up quick, especially when the internet came out. And especially these cell phones, man. All right. And how we're able to broadcast this word throughout the 4 corners of the earth. That's when it really took off. All right. So a prophecy, the hopeful elect got to be sealed first, man. All right. We got to be sealed, whatever that consists of, whatever, the prerequisite for being sealed that the Lord has, type of knowledge and understanding that he's going to give to each and every individual of his hopeful elect. Once that is done, and that's why we're doing this work, it ain't really, for the 2/3. It's for the 1/3, all right, that hopeful elect to receive that and have, again, that skill set, that faith, all right, those works all go together, man, and it's to condemn everybody else, man. All right, once that happens, man, and we pray in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, 'tis the season. We pray, so if not, I want you through the Spirit, we all should be praying for that the hopeful elect be sealed first and foremost. Of course, praying for your own self, that you be a part of that hopeful election. All right, we pray that we be sealed, and this thing go ahead and we get to the next phase, man. The practical. All right. This is a phase, man. The teaching is like admin stuff, man, and then we gotta apply everything that we have learned, man. All right, during this big test, man. All right, this hour of temptation, where the Lord is gonna try his hopeful elect, but we already got the victory, and we believe that through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem and Hawashai. All right, we believe, all right? We believe, and we've went through some things, man. We've seen things out on the highways and byways. We've prayed and we fasted. We've seen, demons get on brothers, get on ourselves, and we've battled those demons. We've been dealt with sleep paralysis, man, those demons, and we've called upon the name Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, during those times where we couldn't move, all right, because, the Lord put a demon on us. Okay, and we beat those things, so that helps us with our faith in whatever we're gonna be faced with during the time of Jacob's trouble, because it ain't gonna be no cakewalk. But hey, man, we here, all right, and we here, to finish this thing, man. And I pray that every brother pass this test with flying colors, man. The end. And the apostle put out, through the spirit, and it's always been that, this is the time to be on fire. And I'm with it, because we all want to go home. So we gonna finish this thing strong in this fourth quarter, man. We been in fourth quarter, we always say, but through the spirit we feel like this is it this time. This is the real fourth quarter, man. You know what I mean? And it's gonna get intense, man. All right, brothers gonna start to level up spiritually, and you're gonna see the rest of our nation start to dwindle. All right, mentally, emotionally, financially, they're all gonna break down. Gonna get sick. A lot of them, a lot of my family, their faith at that hospital bed via those pestilences. A lot of my family members have died. Cancer, breast cancer for the women, all type of other cancers for the men. All right, all lot of people I know of their generation were perishing, from cancer. So you just hold on to your seat, man, because once it really, really starts, man, it's gonna get intense. All right, it's gonna get intense. And you hear us, man. We ain't no scrubs, man. We don't know everything for sure, and we have not done everything. But the Lord has took different brothers through different things. I have been to a war at a very young age. I was in Iraq like 17, 18, you know, did 3 deployments out there before I was even quote unquote legal enough to drink alcohol. Before I was 21, I've seen it in a combat unit. So I ain't just popping my shit talking about it's gonna get bad. I've seen a little bit of war, right? And it ain't nothing to play with, man. I've seen and witnessed and felt the ground shake. I've seen, artillery coming down from the sky. It ain't that I lost a lot of sleep, boy, with that ground shaking. You never been in an earthquake or just felt the ground shake from, artillery or, that military equipment. It's a scary thing, man. Just shit blowing up around you, shit blowing up on the side of the road, It ain't no joke, man. All right. And this is what's coming. All these things here, to Babylon the Great, especially. Prepare yourselves, man. But we already know that the 1/3 gonna be who the 1/3 gonna be, and the 2/3 gonna be who they gonna be, man. They not, hey, it is what it is, man. Somebody gotta fulfill the lot of being a 2/3 unrepentant Israelite. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Till next time, Shalom.